Would Jesus celebrate Christmas? And should you? It's a legitimate question because Jesus is coming back. So would he celebrate it? Will he? Now, first, let's think about the date. December 25th. That date is based off of complete conjecture. It's a guess. It's a wild guess. To my understanding, it came from the idea that he must have been conceived on the same day that he died. Some people thought that he died on March 25th. Add 9 months to that, December 25th. Now, that's already a crazy conjecture. But when we think about the middle of winter, would Joseph have taken his super-duper pregnant wife, 9 months pregnant, on a 5-day foot journey to Bethlehem? Why would he do that? That's crazy. Whoever came up with that idea, whoever guessed that date, and then convinced everybody else to, was very stupid. That does not make any sense. The idea that he had to go during that time because of a census is also crazy. Censuses don't take place on one day. They don't take place on a week. Even today in the U.S., a census takes place over a year. So why would Joseph take his pregnant wife? The only reason that he would do that is if he already had to go. So one of the 3 festivals for Israel, those make the most sense. And so you're either talking about early spring, late spring, or fall. Those are the only ones that make sense. So the date is all off. Now, the most important thing to me on whether he would celebrate it and whether we should goes back to the golden calf. Now, usually we think that the Israelites worshiped the golden calf because they wanted to replace God. That's not how they saw it. The golden calf in the ancient Near East did not represent a god. The golden calf was seen as a medium in which to worship the true God. Whatever God that they wanted to worship, they could worship through the golden calf. That's my understanding of it. You can look it up. So that's why when Aaron helped them make it, he even said, tomorrow we dedicate a festival to Yahweh, to Jehovah. He saw it as a way that they could honor and worship the true God through this medium. Now, God saw it otherwise. He hated the idea. He hated it. He hated it. And guess what? The Israelites, a couple hundred years later, do the same thing. Jeroboam, the king, did not want the people in the northern kingdom to go to the southern kingdom. So he created 2 golden calves, did the same thing again. He created new dates in which they could worship at these golden calves, convincing the people that you could worship the true God in other ways. Now, that's why you can't just create new dates. You can't create new practices that aren't authorized. God does not like it when they do that. He hated when the Israelites did that, and we shouldn't see ourselves as any different than that. He doesn't like it when we create new dates, create new practices, create new ways of worshiping him when he said not to do certain things like that. He already has certain dates. He already has certain things that he wants us to do, that he wants Israelites to do. And overall, churches have ignored those because we don't like the idea of doing it the way he did it. That's the way he said it. That's the way he wants it. So would Jesus do it? No. No, he won't. He won't celebrate Christmas. And I would argue you should not too.